I have had roles from faculty. I was a psychology faculty, loads of fun, to overseeing campus well-being. And in those roles, like from soup to nuts, all throughout, the importance of well-being just resonates. And so, I see it as foundational to all the work that we do. And without it, it's really rough. And it's really rough for students who have a tough time navigating because they're first year. Having a welcoming campus with welcoming spaces and places and faculty and administrators who all believe it's their job to make me feel like I belong in that space is super critical, because we don't have those touch points at home to help us figure out how to navigate. So well-being is just the foundation of all of the work that we do in this college space, because it is truly a village, a community away from home. So uber important. We are building spaces for every single student. We are super intentional about those students for whom living on the fringes, living on the margins has been a reality. Navigating systems has been a tough reality for them. And so we're intentional about making sure that all of our students, when they get to Western, feel like they belong here. When we think about engaging with well-being services, what we know is that students that engage with those services tend to graduate. They're retained. We also know it's not just about those services, it's about all services. So we know the engagement, and some of the high impact practices are, we need to figure out where students find community. But the important part of why that's super critical starts at the very foundational level with understanding that well-being is just the launching pad. And it is the absolute foundation for retention. It is the foundation for academic performance. It is the foundation for academic success broadly. And so when I think about mental health, that is one little small piece. Because we might see in our across all of our indicators, when I think about mental health, including the psychiatric care and behavioral health care over in the Student Health Center, we might see, I don't know, 15% of our students in terms of actual services, direct services. That includes groups and one-on-one, but 100% of our students need support. Burnout not just for students, because students are burned out, but also staff are burned out, faculty are burned out. How can we think about the systems and settings that we all live, love, work, thrive in, so that these are sustainable systems, not for who we were, but who we are as humans right now, working in this ecosystem to support people, students who are at the most transitional time in their lives, other than maybe ages 12 to 14. This is the next big deal. It's been an evolution for me and the way I think about well-being for students and for our entire community. Students are attracted to Western because of our location. That doesn't mean that our faculty and our support services are not amazing, because they are, right? They are amazing. However, we are so fortunate to be in this ecosystem that what I tell family back on the East Coast is that I feel like I live in a postcard, because we're living among these mountain ranges. We live where we can look out at water. We often talk about, even in our land acknowledgement, that the Coast Salish people have taken care of these waterways for time immemorial. I am so grateful for their care of this place that we call Bellingham, and that we as Western people get to live here and work here and play here. And so when students come, I think that that's what they're coming for. And the bonus, like the side-by-side bonus, is they also get to be on a campus that cares for them, that cares about their academic success, because we know that's why they come, but also cares about the experience that they have when they're here. But I think they stay because they have found their community. They have found a community to which they can connect. So when I'm walking around campus, when I see students that look as though they are in search of something, I look at that curious look, and then I ask, is there something that I can help you with? How can I support you to your next connection? Because I have actually seen students that are struggling with sleeping, eating, and movement. I've seen students stay because a faculty member in a class of 125 people remembered their name. And I've seen students leave because they couldn't find a study group to which they felt connected. And so it is also a very fragile time, maybe more than ever, as we think about Vivek Murthy, our former Surgeon General, wrote this beautiful piece about the loneliness epidemic in America. Those are our students. Like, we are no exception. And so coming here for the beauty, but staying here for the connection, and it is our pleasure, it is our role to find ways to make sure that students find a place here to be connected, and know that we take very serious that they belong in this place.